So today you're going to need your trusty broom handle or mop handle, something fairly weightless. A PVC pipe would be ideal. And you're going to do the prone bar Y raises. In this, your starting position, you're holding the pipe in your hands and squeeze down on it as if you're going to try and bend it. In that squeeze, rotate the inside of your elbow forward. From there, in that position, you're then going to lift the bar up. You've done these before. We're going to do them lying down. So lie off the end of the bed, off the side of the sofa, edge of your deck, wherever you can lie and let your arms hang. Grip your bar, pull down against it like you're trying to bend it, rotate the elbows forward, and without lifting your chest, this is not a Superman, lift your arms as high as you can. 2-second pause at the top and come back down. Making sure that your elbows stay, insides of your elbows point forward the whole time. So don't lift like you're doing a Superman. Then you're going to do banded dead bugs. So we've done these before. This is the one where you put the band around the bridge of your foot. And these you can do weighted or not. If you're going to do them weighted, it's a dumbbell in each hand. Holding the dumbbell steady up above your shoulders, you're extending one leg towards the floor while the other leg remains behind. If you're not using dumbbells, same movement. You're using these muscles to stabilize and make sure that no point does your back come off the floor. So tuck your pelvis under, push your belly button towards your spine, keep your hands above your shoulders, and one leg at a time. It is not a bicycle. This is a stability exercise. You're not going to do it with weight, it's body weight only. I'm looking for stability, control, nice and slow. So in a fully extended plank, feet about hip distance apart, you are going to reach one hand to the opposite shoulder without rocking. You can also take one hand up to the hip, just from the side, making sure that you stay stable, you're not rocking like this, and if you are going to the hip, that you're not lifting your hips. As you lift one hand, you should actually be moving your hips a little bit towards the floor. So you can see the pace that I was working at. Stability and control. You're doing 10 of those. Do a 16-minute EMOM comprised of 4 rounds of 4 minutes. In the first minute, you're going to do as many hollow rocks as you can, which means that you just keep doing hollow rock for the whole minute. Rest where you need to. If you need to have a short rest, you go back into hollow rock until the minute is done. Once that minute's done, you're going to do Russian twists for the whole minute. If you're struggling with Russian twists or for any reason they're uncomfortable in your back, you can do bicycles. And in the third minute, you're going to do V-ups or tuck crunches. And if neither of those work for you, then you'll do reverse crunches. The fourth minute is a minute of rest. The idea here is to do the same number of reps in every round. So count the total number that you do in the first round so that you can get an idea of where you are in rounds 2, 3, and 4. I don't need to know the number. You count for yourself and keep track of where you're at. Hollow rocks. So either hollow rock. If you have progressed to this point, you can try hands above your head and hollow rock. It's a little easier than this one because you will rock off your axis. So, and then obviously full hollow rock would be that. Okay, Russian twists. Heels down, dumbbell, kettlebell, ball, whatever weight you've got, 5-litre water bottle from side to side, or feet off the floor.
If your back is a problem, keep your back on the floor, interlace fingers behind your head and opposite elbow to knee. After your minute of Russian twists, 1 minute of V-up. So a full V-up is a fully extended leg and arms, reaching for your toes. If you can't do full V-ups, you can do tuck crunches. And if neither of those works for you, reverse crunches, which we've done many times before. Then 1 minute of rest. Repeat 4 times. Right, moving on to your workout. Today you're doing 25 minutes, as many rounds or reps as possible, of 25 sumo deadlift high pull. If you're not able to do the sumo deadlift high pull, you will do a goblet squat. 25 push-ups. You can do these off your knees. If you're doing them off your knees, they must be hand release. 25 thrusters. Again, dumbbells, kettlebell, slam ball, big 5-litre bottle. The choice is yours. And 25 sit-ups or reverse crunches. And you're going to repeat that as many times as possible for 25 minutes. If you have a kettlebell, sumo deadlift high pull, looks like that. Okay, remember you must touch the floor between each repetition. You can try the sumo deadlift high pull with a dumbbell. It's a little bit awkward because your shoulders need to be higher than the handle of the dumbbell. And remember, you're only lifting to your collarbone. Don't lift somewhere here in front of your face. So with the dumbbell, you can also, if it's got enough space for your hands, otherwise you will do 25 goblet squats. Goblet squat. Right, 25 push-ups. Either push-ups off an elevated surface, full push-ups, or if you're going to put your knees down, they must be hand release. Thrusters, dumbbell in each hand, squat and overhead press. If you don't have 2 dumbbells, you can do thrusters with a weighted object. And lastly, feet together, knees apart. Sit-ups or reverse crunches. Remember to rest where you need to and as many rounds as possible. Hope you're feeling good after yesterday's workout. So today I'm pretty sure you thought I'd forgotten about these, but oh no, I haven't. Grab your Bosu, both feet on. Over Bosu lunges. I haven't done these in a while. Okay, 10 per leg. Okay, hip thrusts, weighted preferably. So these can either be done off of a box. So remember, just your shoulders on the box, feet about hip distance apart. Looking at the horizon, don't look up at the ceiling, look straight ahead. Drop your hips to the floor and squeeze your hips all the way up so that you're in a nice straight line. If I crack one of these towels, I'm going to be in big trouble. Okay, again, looking at the horizon, it's hips moving towards the floor and away from the floor, not the ball rolling. Okay, the ball shouldn't move. Your hips do the movement. Then straight leg bridge. Heels up on the box, feet flexed, not pointed, flexed. Relax head and shoulders, hands either down or off the floor. This is slightly more challenging. Keeping your legs straight and don't allow your feet to fan out. Keep your toes together. Tuck your pelvis under and bridge. Pushing through the heel. Don't allow the legs to bend before you lift. Keep them straight. Squeeze through the glutes. You can also do straight leg bridge on the ball. Crab walks. Your band will be around your ankles. Remember when walking not to bring your feet together. There should be no slack in the band, so you're walking, maintaining tension in the band. You're going to do 40 steps, knees bent, lean forward, and 40 steps standing up nice and tall. Doesn't matter which way you are standing, you don't drag a foot. Your feet are picked up and replaced. Your workout today is 3 rounds and you have an 18-minute cap, so you do have to push it quite hard. 30 wall balls, you know what those are, 30 sumo deadlift high pull with your kettlebell, and then 30 dumbbell snatches, alternating arms. 15 per side, so it's not 30 on each arm. And for your last workout this week, you're going to be doing a version of Murph. So Murph is a CrossFit benchmark WOD. It's normally 1.6 kilometer run, 100 pull-ups, 200 push-ups, and 300 squats, finishing with a 1.6 kilometer run. And it's also usually done with a weighted vest. So a little bit of a modification for you, 1 kilometer run. So you must do the run or the equivalent on one of your cardio machines. You will then do 75 push-ups, 75 pull-ups, 150 push-ups, and 225 squats. With those, you can cycle them any way you want. I would strongly advise against doing all the pull-ups, then all the push-ups, and then all the squats. It will make you slower, your muscles will get tired. You want to try and keep cycling through the movement and keep moving as much as possible. So break it down into smaller sets, whether that's 5 pull-ups, 10 push-ups, 15 squats, etc., for 15 rounds. Work out how you need to do it. You will need to keep track of what you have done because it gets pretty tiring. So break it down into sizable chunks. You don't have to do box push-ups, Melinda, but if you want to do box push-ups, you'll get better strength gains, but I would use a higher box than what you normally use. I don't think today's the day to try and do 150 push-ups off the floor. Then you've got 225 air squats, so no weights, just air squats, making sure that you're coming all the way out of your squat, and out you go again for another 1 kilometer run. I haven't given you anything else for today because Murph is fairly taxing and you're doing almost a full Murph. So I hope you enjoy it. It should be a long workout, 30 to 40 minutes. Do a nice little warm-up.